Welcome back to Western Mike. Tonight is just going to be another video about why I'm trying to be a better San Franciscan and also how San Francisco can be a little bit better, part two. So let's get into the second one first, how San Francisco can get better, part two. Well, San Francisco, my reasoning for discussing this is because San Francisco is a pretty decent city. There are a lot of problems, but this is a city that has perhaps some resilience, and San Francisco has a motivation to be better. Um, and one other thing that could say about how San Francisco could be better is just optics. Optics could be a whole lot better. Sometimes the optics are so they're so in flux that it could be a little bit tough to be in the city sometimes. This will happen everywhere, anywhere you go. Me, I'm technically a suburban person, was born in the suburbs and live in the suburbs right now. Living in a San Francisco suburb right now, and will tell you that we are dealing with too many problems right now in this suburb. We're calling this safe, but we still have some of not the best crime stats. And a bad vibe, my quote is always, a bad vibe translates to worse crime. A bad vibe equals crime. That's something that I have read about before. A bad vibe equals crime. A bad vibe could even translate to criminal statistics. So it's good not to let that get the best of you. It's good not to try to apply some of that stuff to every waking second. But from an optical standpoint, would say that the San Francisco and the suburbs are certainly struggling right now, and it's pretty hard hit. In my town, we're dealing with one currently setback after another, economically. And you start to see it in the vibe after a while here in the suburbs of San Francisco. So could only imagine the city right now. That's more people. So that's more stats, and where there are more people, there are more problems. So perhaps there are even just more economic issues over there. But what will get foot traffic back is, just probably the vibe, and the vibe is not going to change until the whole crime situation changes. A lot of these shutdowns, a lot of these economic losses have been not necessarily due to technology. No. They've been more, would say, due to crime. Just avoidable outcomes. On top of that, there are some noticeable, albeit a bit temporary, transportation infrastructure challenges, like with every city. But all San Francisco has to do is just fix its vibe a little bit. It just fixes its vibe, and the whole crime thing will take care of itself. Or maybe, to say it a little bit better than that, San Francisco tackles its crime problem, the vibe will fix itself. So, if you're wondering about the San Francisco vibe, it's probably likely a result of the crime that has been shutting down one business after the next. One by one, businesses are falling, and some of it may have to do, maybe perhaps a little with the economy, but it's more to do with crime. And some of this outstanding crime that has been just really going on. Sometimes it can be tough to be in the city. It can be tough to be in the Bay Area. It can be tough sometimes. It's not always a cakewalk. So, no, yeah, fix the crime, and the vibe will fix itself. And also, you know, might be more of a suburban person, but I'm somebody who also likes to get into the city a lot of the time. And accidentally got sunburn today. Uh, trying to be mindful of that. But yeah, I got some sunburn today. At least burned some cows, but then that had a bit of an adverse effect too. Wasn't prepared. Uh, Fix the crime anywhere you are, and the vibe will, fix itself. So, oh yeah, the vibe is off where the crime is off, and it can be that bad to where even just what should be simple. Have noticed that sometimes in some areas, this urge to complicate simple interactions, but then to totally disregard more pressing conversations. And what would attribute that to just, the vibe is off. The vibe is off. And that's due to just ongoing issues such as crime. So there's a new mayor, and seems he's doing a solid job. So, yeah, he's doing things that he's working on some things on not just crime but also foot traffic, and that is positive. So, no, yeah, safety. If there aren't a whole lot of people around, that could also be a bit unsafe, because when there are less people around, there are more tweakers around. And that's just when it comes to urban development, that's a huge no-no. That's the opposite of urban development. So, more tweakers and less foot traffic, that's the sign of decay. That is a sign of decay, because you wouldn't have tweakers around where you have foot traffic and businesses around. You have foot traffic around, you have businesses around. You're not gonna have maybe one or two douchebags over there, but you're not going to have, some days you see maybe two of them per block. Per block. Saw that the other day. There were just two douchebags on one block, both having a problem. Just both dealing with just unspeakable challenges. So yeah, just fixing the crime, and fix the crime. The vibe will take care of itself. And no, yeah, also would just replace everything that needs to be replaced. It can be a little bit annoying, but it's likely a good measure to take. So, no, yeah, fix the crime and the vibe will fix itself. Don't want, a tweaker, not only every block, but two per block. Will then just fixing the foot traffic. That will be good. Here's what I'm trying to do myself. It's very simple. I'm trying not to encourage, you might not believe it, but I'm attempting not to encourage any tweaker behavior. Anything to do with tweaking, anything to do with drug addiction, anything like that. I'm trying not to encourage it. I understand it. I understand the reasons behind it. You just look around you. There are a lot of reasons why that would be going on, but I'm not going to excuse it. I'm not going to encourage it. I'm going to follow healthy alternatives. So I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to just focus on my health during the week. Will be maybe a little bit more lax during the weekend, but if I'm in a city where there are a lot of struggles and that could spill over into the surrounding suburbs, it's probably a good idea for me to focus on what I'm doing and not to be worried about just fleeting tendencies. So thanks. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. See you in the next video and talk to you guys soon. Thanks. And let me know how this, not sure if this is the channel yet. Still looking for ideas about the channel and the channel comeback overall, the return to the channel overall. Not sure what happened there, but I'm back. The return to YouTube. Not sure where the channel itself is going. Not sure where the channel itself is going, but we'll at least do a series about my take on San Francisco and surrounding counties. So, and looking forward to hearing your thoughts and see you soon. Have a nice week.